If you have a boil and you're eager to get rid of it, you've come to the right video. Today, we're going to talk about how to get rid of boils fast at home. Boils are caused by an infection that enters the skin through a cut or a tear of the skin. At first, they will be fairly small and red. As the infection progresses, the boil will fill with pus and get bigger and start to look more white than red. Boils can show up anywhere on the skin, but are usually found on the shoulders, face, groin, buttocks, and thighs. They'll usually last around 10 days, and unless you have any underlying health issues, they can usually be dealt with right at home. Here are some home remedies for boils that you should try today if you want to get rid of your boil fast. The first thing you should try is a warm compress. To help the boil come to a head so that it can drain, you can use a washcloth soaked in warm water and apply it to the boil several times throughout the day. Leave it on the boil long enough to heat the skin of the boil and help draw the pus to the surface. Be careful that you check the temperature of the compress before applying it to your skin. You don't want to add insult to injury by burning yourself. If that doesn't work, the second thing you should try is cornmeal. You can use cornmeal to make a paste to apply to the boil, which will do the same thing as a warm compress did, and it'll bring the boil to a head. Just mix about a half a cup of water to a boil, add the cornmeal, and mix it to form a paste. Apply the paste to the boil and cover it with a warm washcloth. Do this several times during the day to help the boil drain more quickly. There are other home remedies which may work, but the two we just talked about seem to have the highest success rate. Here are some additional tips you could try. Thoroughly wash your hands before and after you touch your boil. If you don't, you may spread the infection to others in your household or to other parts of your body. If your boil is accompanied by fever or severe pain, make sure to see your doctor right away. Don't wait for it to come to a head on its own. And remember, if there are several boils in one area, this is a sign of a more serious infection, and you should see your doctor right away. Make sure you carefully wash all the washcloths and clothing that come into contact with the boil so you don't spread the infection. When the boil is drained, you want to keep the area covered with antibacterial cream and a bandage. This will protect the new skin that is forming and prevent reinfection. Last but not least, and this is important, do not try to pop or lance the boil yourself. This can make the infection worse and should only be done by your doctor in a sterile environment. Boils are a common, if gross, thing to occur. They can be painful and they are definitely unsightly, but for the most part they aren't dangerous, if you care for them properly. But if you follow the tips in this video, you should have no problem with getting rid of your boil. Thank you so much for watching this video. If we were able to help you at all, please consider clicking the like button and subscribing to our channel. We also just started a Pinterest account, and we would love for you to follow us over there too. You can find a link to our Pinterest profile in the description of this video. Thank you so much for your support.